You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Boy, do we have a full show today. You're not going to believe everything that's on this show today.
We really do.
Man,
it's
it is
exciting.
unbelievable.
Yeah, we've got animals, we've got robots, we've got models,
That's right. And we've got
arts,
a lawyer that can tell you anything you want to know. All that's coming up.
And everything, yeah.
I know it. I mean, it's just going to be a fun show. So what do you think we check on the weather?
It would be better if it warms up sunny. Let's do that.
Well, we will start to warm things back up towards the end of the week. Unfortunately, we have a dip in the temperatures coming our way once this cold front comes through. We have some scattered showers out there, but the amount of rain really reduced because this front kind of split. Most of the moisture and energy went up to our north or down to our south. So good news there is it looks like it will be a little bit drier this afternoon. Unfortunately, not completely dry, as some of these showers down to the south will still make it up into the eastern Carolinas through the afternoon. And don't be surprised if you do get a rumble of thunder or two. Most locations, though, really won't have much to do with thunderstorm activity this afternoon. Our risk for severe weather has actually dropped off, and that's staying up to our north or down to our south. You see in our high-res futurecast, chance for rain staying with us, becoming a little more scattered in nature through the mid to late afternoon. We'll still hold on to the slight chance into the evening, but many locations drying out through the late evening and overnight hours, and then that's when the real cold air will settle in. Haven't seen much of a rise in the temperatures yet. Upper 60s to low 70s right now. We'll struggle to get to the upper 70s by the afternoon. It will get quite windy out there. Gusts over 25 miles an hour, not out of the question. Once those winds shift out of the northwest, that's when the cold air is going to be pushing in. We'll clear out, drop to the middle and upper 30s for the inland areas tonight, and low 40s along the Grand Strand. Will be even colder, unfortunately, on Thursday morning. But that's the end of it, it looks like, for at least a little while, maybe next fall. We will see the temperature struggle to get to 60 degrees for a high on Wednesday and low to mid 60s on Thursday. But the 70s are back for the weekend, and it does look like we will be dry for your Easter Sunday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Good afternoon, Carolinas. I'm Crystal Costa, and here's what we're working on today. 1 year later, we're talking to a local runner who was at the Boston Marathon 1 year ago today when the bombings shook the city and the nation. Now he's heading back to this year's marathon. His story's coming up. Plus, beach tent ban. Horry County will have a final reading today on that potential ban of beach tents. We're also asking why Surfside Beach is the only place that's not banning tents on beaches along the Grand Strand. And with Easter approaching, we have a warning for pet owners regarding sweet holiday treats. All those stories and more tonight for your news at 6.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The Grand Strand Humane Society is with us today and every Tuesday, always bringing a pet who needs a home. And you have one with you today.
This is Thelma. She's Thelma of Thelma and Louise.
Oh, nice.
We have two. They look like twins.
So you actually have Thelma and Louise?
We actually have Thelma and Louise. They ran away together. We don't know their real names. We're actually trying to reunite them. We feel like somebody's looking for them.
Okay.
Their parents, I'm sure, are looking everywhere. They are white labs. They're about 1.5 years old, and we want to get them home. And if not, then we will get them adopted. Unfortunately, they have heartworms, so first we'll have to collect donations for heartworm treatment if we're able to keep them and can't find their families.
Okay, and you guys are always collecting donations, both monetary and just, you know, food and stuff like that.
Always, always. Without that help, we wouldn't be able to stay open.
Yeah, so, you know, help out. And if you are looking for a pet, well, there are hundreds to choose from at you.
There are about 300 at our place right now.
300?
Very close.
Well, then you guys are bursting at the seams, so we need to get at least 100 out of there. So, you know, 100 people go over there this week, adopt a pet.
First two are Thelma and Louise.
And if you know Thelma and Louise's mommy and daddy, well, you know, get a hold of them.
Please let them know.
And if not, in the future, well, they'll have a new mommy and daddy.
Yes, they will.
In a new home. Okay, thanks so much. Check it out at the Grand Strand Humane Society. Lots of love waiting over there. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on this Tuesday. A great show for you today, and a lot of stuff to talk about.
Man, there's always something going on. Let me tell you about coming up on Thursday, April 24th. The Florence Symphony Guild is hosting their annual Taste of the Symphony. Now, this event will feature 20 celebrity chefs sharing their culinary cuisines. And it'll be held at the Roseneath Farms on Cherokee Road in Florence. The Guild provides financial support for Florence Youth Symphony, the Darlington Strings. For more information, you can call 601-1721.
601-1721.
That's
all
right.
right. Very nice. It's good to support the symphony,
That's right.
you know. Hey, North Myrtle Beach, the Women's Club, they had the Purses with a Purpose.
That's right. I was there. That was last. Let's see.
To carry around a little purse.
There's Mr. Elliott holding his purse, and had all the guys modeling purses. Now, this is unbelievable. The gala held at the Marina Inn at Grand Dunes raised $50,000 for their different charities, and yes, I was one of the models, and I was there with a lot of good-looking young ladies. There I am. That's my bag. It's called a hobo bag.
A hobo bag. They put you with the hobo
I looked like
bag.
a hobo. But
now,
it was very good.
I asked if they weighted it down because my purse weighs at least 30 pounds, if not more.
No,
they didn't
that
do
one
that
just
to
had
you,
paper in it. That was all.
Yeah. So
all right, let's find out about
don't
today.
Know.
Today's Tuesday, April 15th, and this is, of course, take a wild guess.
Oh, it's tax
day. And if you haven't sent your taxes in, you better get them in before
Till midnight,
right?
Yeah.
Because they'll come get you. Birthday today, 1933. How about Roy Clark? 81 years old, a hee-haw, 20 years on hee-haw, national banjo champion twice. I got a chance to interview him one time, a long time ago. He went hunting with K.O. Yarborough. It's a cool deal. 1976, Susan Ward, 38 degrees on ABC's family series Make It or Break It. Not the Susan Ward from Darlington. 1982, Seth Rogen, 32. The movie's Knocked Up.
Yeah. That's a funny guy right there.
And the 40th-year-old virgin, Green Hornet. Great show. Now, on this day in history, it was 1947. Jackie Robinson goes hitless in his first Major League game. But after that, he made up for it. 1971, the 43rd Academy Awards. Patton, George C. Scott, and Glenda Jackson win. 1990, In Living Color premieres on Fox TV. Now from the Know-It-All departments. Ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. What is Superman's weakness? Anybody know? Holler it out.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Yeah,
Everybody knew
knows
that. But listen, it's not his only weakness. Light from a red sun is also his weakness because he draws power from the yellow sun. You got it?
Got it.
Red sun will mess him up. That's a little something for all you hero fans. Superman. That's from the Know-It-All department today.
We have an outstanding show for you today. We've got a robot, we've got swimsuit models, art, and the lawyer coming up next. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Art and Soul has the perfect gift.
And that's giving an art class to a friend or a session, and our prices are very, very reasonable. I just think everybody loves art, and we can teach you how to paint, we can teach you how to draw, we can teach you how to make jewelry, and it's the perfect gift.
The perfect gift at Art and Soul in Myrtle Beach.
Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions. Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. If you have any legal questions, well, we can get them answered right here for you on the show. We have your lawyers at the beach, McCutcheon, Mumford, O'Day, and Getty with us today. And, you know, there's lots of stuff to talk about. Today we're talking about timeshares. A lot of people in this area deal with timeshares.
That's right, and we've got Wayne with us. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm well. Thank you for having me today. It's good
let's
to see
talk
you
about
both.
timeshare. Now, how important is this to the Grand Strand?
You know, timeshare is such a big business for the Grand Strand. In fact, it may surprise you to know South Carolina is the third largest state in the nation in the volume of timeshare transactions and units.
No kidding.
So it is a big business for us.
Oh, wow.
Right now, what's the difference between timeshare and owning any other real estate?
there are some states that take the position they're not really sure if timeshare is real estate or personal property, but South Carolina is pretty clear. It's real property. And in South Carolina, if you own a piece of real estate, you get a deed and you own it outright. Whereas in timeshare, you get a deed, but you only own a limited period of time, maybe ordinarily a week or points or floating periods, but it's a limited period of time.
All right, now, if I own my own timeshare and I die, does my wife get that?
That's a problem in South Carolina because in many states, if husbands and wives own property together and their names are on the deed together, the surviving spouse will own the property. Not so in South Carolina. In South Carolina, there's special language that has to be added after the names are entered. And oftentimes with the large timeshare corporations, they'll have title departments that are just cranking deeds out based on the language in other states. And so many people acquire property in South Carolina, timeshare property, where their names are listed but without the special language. So if you're the first to die, your spouse would probably only own maybe 1/2 undivided interest unless that extra language is there. So you really need to see a lawyer in South Carolina if you're going to buy South Carolina timeshare property.
Well, that's good to know. Now, if you're considering buying a timeshare, is there anything else that you should be aware of?
Absolutely. Timeshare can be the greatest thing you've ever done, or it can be your worst nightmare. They're two different versions. But what is so important is for people who are thinking of buying timeshare, and it can be a wonderful thing to say, no, I don't have to sign at this moment. I want all the documents. I want my attorney to look at these documents because there can be all kinds of little surprises in that mound of paper. There was a famous timeshare executive who once said, people don't wake up on Saturday morning with the goal of buying timeshare. So you need to be careful. It can be a wonderful thing, but you've just got to be careful.
Well, that's good to know. A lot of stuff to think about. Now, you can always go to yourlawyersatthebeach.com. They've got all the details for you. And if you have any questions yourself, you can email them to us at legaladvice@wpde.com, and we will get those questions answered for you. So thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And be careful when you buy timeshare. It's great, but
talk
be
to a lawyer first.
That's right.
These guys. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. Art and Soul, a great place to go shopping. And yes, my wife goes there all the time.
Yeah, it's a great place to go. And there's a lot to talk about. You have a special going on for Mother's Day, and you've got this free event on Thursday night. Tell me about that first.
Yes, it's a free event Thursday night. John Yothers, who's one of our premier artists, is having a free lecture on the emergence of modern abstract art. And it's free. As I said, we'll be serving some wine and maybe some. It's 7:30 at night, so it's after dinner, but we'll have a few little goodies around. And it is limited to 25 people, and we already have 17, I think, or we have quite a number.
So you better call right now.
You better call the gallery and reserve your seat, and it's going to be wonderful. John has put together a wonderful show. And because it's Easter time now, we have hidden Easter eggs around the store. And if you find one, you get a free gift.
Ooh,
it's inside.
wow.
It's inside the egg. And we also have now our frequent shoppers card. So if you spend $25 or more, you get your card punched.
And then you come in, you get something?
And then you get a discount off your purchase.
That's
all right, now what did you bring with you today? Those are very pretty. What is that?
This is handmade, and they're called peas in a pod. And a lot of them are the pearls, but they can be designed with your
however many children
birthstone.
you have, your
And
birthstones.
This necklace has 4, so if you have 4 grandchildren or 4 children, or it would be for that. So if you buy 2, you get a free peas in a pod.
That's hard to say.
Buy 2,
yes,
get
I
one
know.
free.
Buy 2,
All
get
right, tell
one
us real
free.
quickly
And
about this one.
And they also come with earrings.
Okay.
And this is beautiful blown glass.
Yeah.
And all of our blown glass is 25 to 35% off.
Okay, and you got classes coming up too. Tell them real quick,
We have
10 seconds.
Okay, stained glass, painting and drawing, colored pencil, jewelry making, just everything.
Call the gallery.
Call the gallery.
Yeah.
Go on our
Okay.
website
All right,
and you'll
thanks
see.
a lot. We appreciate it. Thank you, darling.
Check it out. Don't forget about that Mother's Day special going on right now. Buy 2, get 1 free. You know, you can make your mom and your grandparents happy.
That's right.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Robotics. Let me tell you, the schools in the area are really putting these things together now.
That's right. And really exciting, the Academy for Arts and Science Technology. You guys have a robotics team, and you qualified to go to nationals.
We did. We won the North Carolina State competition 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
Talk a little bit about this program, first of all. I mean, you guys worked really hard to do this.
Well, First Robotics is an organization. It's set up for, it stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. And it is set up so that kids are challenged in high technology applications. They created a sporting event for the mind, is what they did.
Yeah, and this is an example of a robot right here.
Around a little bit. There's the guys over
that
there.
your students have created. Now, this isn't actually the robot that's going to nationals.
No, it's that one has been shipped off. It is in St. Louis waiting on us to arrive next week.
That's so
exciting.
exciting.
This one is so cool. It shoots basketballs.
Yeah.
You know, we can't do it because it'll knock the lights out in here. I mean, it takes you a while to build something like that.
Well,
how
actually,
long? 6 weeks?
The kids actually have 6 weeks. It's normally the first Saturday after New Year's each year. First Robotics reveals by satellite telecast through NASA what the game is actually going to be that year, and we all go to a certain place called a kickoff event and pick up our box of parts that we're going to actually build it out of.
Now, you actually built this one how long ago?
It was done 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah, they can build a robot in 6 weeks. He still can't even figure out his iPhone in 6 weeks, so that's pretty impressive.
I'm still working on it. Watch it move. Make it move, guys.
Yeah, and here's the deal, though. It costs a lot of money to go to nationals, so you guys are trying to raise some money, and there's a way people can donate online.
Yes, Horry County Schools has a link set up online now that the minimum donation, I think, is set up for $25, and it's in increments of $25 right on up to $1,000, I believe.
Wow. Okay. So we need to get some donations where they can get to this deal.
Yeah, it's going to take about $25,000 to carry the whole team.
I'll tell you, that is so
7
amazing
days.
to watch that thing. I want to see it shoot a basketball, but we can't do it in here.
We'll send you some video.
All right, but thanks so much, man. This is big time. Tell them one more time.
What's the website that people can go to?
Oh, it's about that long. I can't remember all of it.
It's right there on the screen if you can see it. Go there and help these kids go to nationals. It's super exciting, you know, opportunity of a lifetime. So,
yes, it is.
Very much. And we'll post it up on our Facebook page, too, so you can click on the link.
Thanks, guys. All right, stay with us. Coming back, we're going to talk about a charity that's coming up. Plus, we've got some models today, so stay with us. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. Now, we've got, we're going to have a little, I'm trying to find
We're talking about an event coming up, and we have a little special surprise for you. Terra Grina Swimwear is here with a little, we're going to have some models.
All right, they've got a big gala coming up April 18th, a Black Gala at the Ocean 17 restaurant now, and this is to benefit your foundation that supports and supplies women schooled in Afghanistan, right?
Yes.
All right, tell me a little quick about y'all getting involved with this, with you doing it.
Well, Malala is a friend of mine and explained the foundation. I thought it was a great thing to get involved with. I don't think as Americans we understand what women in Afghanistan have to go through.
Right.
And to not, have the privileges of education is basically what the foundation is about.
All right, now you travel all over in doing this. I mean, this is a big deal. She speaks numerous languages. All right, now tell me a little bit about your program real quick.
Yes, this is how I started first time in 2009 in Afghanistan, my foundation. It's a non-profit organization for the women and the girls because the women suffer a lot in the time the Taliban, when they had the power. And we wanted to help them, and I started with 8 women. And this 8 women, I saw a lot of family because doesn't want their wife or their girls go out of the house without a relative, a man.
All right, now what this does is just clothing, supplies, and everything. And this is going to be a big fundraiser. Now, we've got some girls with us coming out. Let's bring them out. Bring out one of the girls to start off with. Where is she? Here she comes. All right, who do we have?
This is Crystal, and Crystal is modeling part of the Spring-Summer 2014 collection of Terra Grina. New silhouette, the top we call a peekaboo bandeau.
Yeah.
Bra sized from a B through a double D cup.
Okay.
And the bottom is a little tab side, something that's flattering to the hip, doesn't dig into the hip.
And you got a
And
cover.
all women love flattering.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Next
flattering
girl.
swimwear. Okay, what do we have
coming up next?
Here comes the next
girl. Here she comes. All right, who do we have?
And Catherine is in our new, the color for the season is Zafiro. It's
Okay.
a periwinkle type blue.
Beautiful. I
One
really
piece,
like
new
it.
silhouette, deep V back, good
All right,
support
we got
in
one
the
more
top.
girl. We're running short on time. I am so sorry. We're going to plug
That's
this thing
okay.
one more time for you coming up. Here we go.
And Tanya's in our very, very popular flyaway bandeau. It's a two-piece.
This
so
is
it's a-
cool. Okay, tell them when this thing is, the big benefit.
Saturday, April 26th
At where?
at Ocean 17 Restaurant.
Be there. Let's help out her charity, and let's do something worthwhile for America, helping them. All right? Thank you so much.
Thank
we had a
you for
great
joining
time.
us.
I wish we
Thank
had
you.
more time for the models. I can't believe that. All right. Don't forget, we'll be here tomorrow. It's hump day, so be here.